Trade tensions, geopolitical risk, and weather is going to be three of the major drivers for commodities here during the second quarter. We've already seen during the first quarter how trade tensions between US and China has led to some increased volatility in the markets. That's probably going to continue as we move deeper into the year. If you look at the geopolitical risk side, we currently have multiple hotspots. We got Russia against the West. We got Saudi Arabia versus Iran. We also got US versus Iran, and the latter one is probably going to be very important for the oil market because by May, Donald Trump has to decide whether to reinstate sanctions against Iran. That could potentially have a bullish impact on crude oil. So crude oil, even though we see the market reasonably balanced, we have been stuck in the $60 to $70 range. There is a risk that we could potentially spike to 75 on a reintroduction of sanctions, but overall, we still think that crude oil is going to be stuck mainly here in this range that we already have established between 60 and 70 on Brent crude. Looking towards gold, it's really struggling to break out of its range, currently between 1,300 and 1,355. A break above 1355 is likely to trigger a renewed move up towards 1480. So there's obviously a big reward for longs if we manage to get through. But for now, it's struggling. The focus will continue to be on the dollar, on US bond yields, and obviously also movements in the stock market. We probably look at silver as a potential better candidate for some performance. The net position held by hedge funds is at a record short. At the same time, it's trading at a relatively cheap level to gold, the cheapest level in 2 years. So we look probably more towards performance in silver. Finally, the grain sector is really are starting to become our preferred sector to be in. We have challenging weather, which is now going to meet elevated stocks that has been built up in previous years. But it looks like we have a troubled season ahead of us. At the same time, the non-cyclical nature of agricultural commodities could also play its part to start to attract some additional investment from financial institutions. So overall, geopolitics, trade tensions, really two key areas of focus in the next quarter.